The journey to financial abundance is rarely about the numbers in your bank account. It's about the thoughts in your mind. For generations, many have been taught that the path to wealth is linear. Trade your time for money, work diligently, save what you can, and perhaps one day you'll be rewarded. But the truth is, wealth is not simply acquired through diligent effort or endless hours. It's not the natural reward for clocking in and out, nor is it the byproduct of frugality alone. The real difference between those who remain stuck and those who break free lies in their beliefs about money itself. Most people are raised to see money as the end goal. It's the finish line, the thing you get after you've put in the work. But for the financially free, money is never the finish line. It's the starting point. It's a powerful tool, a resource to be deployed, not a prize to be hoarded. When you make this mental shift, everything changes. You stop asking, how can I earn more? And start asking, how can I use what I have to create more? You realize that the wealthy aren't trading their time for dollars. They're building systems, creating value, and leveraging assets that work for them around the clock. It's easy to fall into the trap of believing that working harder is the answer. From a young age, society teaches us to measure our worth by the hours we put in. The mantra of hard work pays off is drilled into our consciousness. But look closely at those who have achieved true financial freedom. Their wealth isn't the direct result of the hours they've worked. It's the result of the structures they've built, the assets they've acquired, and the leverage they've created. They understand that time is finite, but value can be infinite if you design it right. Every day, the average person encounters barriers, expenses, desires, and opportunities they feel are out of reach. The instinctive response is often, "I can't afford it." This phrase is more than an assessment of your wallet. It's a declaration that stops the conversation. It closes the door on creativity and possibility. But the financially aware flip the script. They ask, "How can I afford it?" This simple question doesn't just keep the conversation going, it invites new answers. It shifts your focus from what you lack to what you can create. This mindset doesn't guarantee instant wealth, but it sets in motion a pattern of seeking, learning, and innovating that compounds over time. Another myth that keeps people trapped is the idea that saving money is the path to riches. While saving is essential for stability, it is not a wealth-building strategy. Saving is about preservation, about making sure you don't lose ground. Growing your wealth, on the other hand, requires calculated risks, investments in yourself, and the pursuit of skills that solve real problems in the world. The wealthy understand that money is attracted to value, and value is created through learning, innovation, and the courage to act. Most people never question the financial stories they've been told. They subconsciously believe they don't deserve abundance, or that money is only for the lucky or the privileged. But these are just stories, and they can be rewritten. The first step is to recognize that your financial identity is not fixed. It's shaped by your beliefs, your habits, and the actions you take every day. If you see yourself as someone who struggles with money, you'll unconsciously act in ways that reinforce that identity. But if you begin to see yourself as a creator of value, as someone capable of building and managing wealth, your actions and your results will change. Money doesn't fundamentally change who you are. It magnifies your character. If you're generous, you'll use wealth to give more. If you're fearful, more money can amplify that fear. That's why the work of building wealth isn't just about external strategies. It's about internal growth. Becoming wealthy requires becoming more skilled, more generous, more courageous, and more self-aware. To truly shift your financial trajectory, start by asking better questions. Instead of searching for the safest job, ask yourself, what skill can I master that solves a real problem? Instead of obsessing over budgets, ask, how can I build income streams that grow while I sleep? Instead of seeing yourself solely as a consumer or an employee, see yourself as a creator and an investor. What can you build? What can you own? How can you design your life so that your assets work for you instead of the other way around? This is the secret to lasting wealth, shifting from a mindset of scarcity to one of creation. From seeing money as a reward to seeing it as a resource. From being a passive participant in your financial life to being an active architect. It's about moving from a focus on income, how much you can earn, to a focus on cash flow, how much you can create and sustain. It's about buying back your time so you can spend it on what matters most. The real reason people remain poor is not a lack of opportunities, intelligence, or even luck. It's a lack of financial imagination. The wealthy see possibilities where others see obstacles. They see every dollar as a seed that can grow, not just something to be spent or saved. They invest in themselves, in their networks, in their ideas, and in assets that multiply in value. You can begin this journey today, wherever you are. Start by examining your beliefs about money. Challenge the stories you've been told. Invest in learning skills that solve problems and create value. Seek mentorship and study the habits of those who have built real wealth. Take small, consistent actions that move you from consumer to creator, from spender to investor, from employee to asset builder. When you change your mind about money, you change your life. Wealth begins not in your wallet, but in your mind. The greatest financial shift you'll ever make is not in your income, but in your thinking. And once you make that shift, everything else begins to fall into place.